Well, I really enjoy watching all of the different YouTube videos on how to repair things, and I came across this Bilt Jr. model tiller at a yard sale. The lady was moving, and didn't have a lot of space at her new place for things, so I was able to pick this up. It's a used one. She said her husband was a mechanic kind of guy, and he knew how to do all this different stuff to keep it going. It had the original spark plug, which I was able to change. And I think this is a 1980s model. I went onto their website, and it says that most of the serial numbers start with 21 something. This one actually starts with 20 something. It's like 2984. So it was kind of hard to get a owner's manual, but I was a little persistent with the company and managed to get a motivated customer service rep, and he was able to send me a copy of the owner's manual that came along with the machine. And I downloaded the pages with the oil change instructions. So that's what I'm going to attempt today, is the oil change. I was very surprised that there was no oil change videos already in place. They had replacing the tines, which I may do in the future. But today I'm going to give it a shot at changing the oil. And hopefully it goes smoothly. All right, so I'm going to get started on changing the oil. The first suggestion that they had made on the internet for different kinds of small engine oil changes was to get the engine hot or warm so that the oil would flow freely. So I spent a couple minutes doing some small tilling on a project that I have on the side of the house. I've got that done. I have a jug here that used to have some milk in it, or some juice, and I'm going to put the old oil into that. And our town has a recycling facility to where they'll accept oil change oil. I've got a funnel just in case. I've got a 7/16 wrench. I propped it up on one side with a piece of wood over here. There are two ports where the oil can come out, and they suggested propping one side up, so that's what I did. And I'm going to use the wrench to take off this nut right here to let the oil out. So I'm reading through the directions here, and another thing that I wanted to point out was that this is the oil fill plug right here. What I wanted to do was to take the old oil out, because I don't know the last time that it's been replaced, and I purchased some Pennzoil Platinum 10W30. So hopefully this will be a good oil. The guy that was doing the oil changes before gave me, or his wife gave me Pennzoil, not synthetic oil, but I think this is the better brand, so I'm going to try this out. So I've decided to switch to a Poland Spring bottle as opposed to the other jug that I was going to put it in. It was too hard to control everything, so hopefully this works better. I've got two of these. There was a big gush of oil that came out at the very beginning, but now it's kind of tapering off a little bit. So I was really very surprised. I thought that there would be a lot more oil in here for some reason. It only came to about half of the Poland Spring bottle. So maybe 9 fluid ounces of oil. So I reread the manual, and it said to clean off the area around here where the oil comes out, and then this is where the oil goes in. And so I cleaned off both of those. I've got some of the blue shop towels from our local auto parts store and cleaned them down. And I've also cleaned out the funnel from the old oil. I'm going to use this to put the new oil in. Oh, I've also moved the tiller to a more level part of the yard so that the oil level will be correct. All right, so I refilled up the oil, and I think it takes probably about half of the bottle. They said to fill it up to where it was just overflowing. As you can see, it's like right up here to the edge. I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning up here and then fire it up, see how things go. All right, so it seems like the oil change was successful. I let the engine run for a couple minutes just to make sure everything was flowing okay. And I just wanted to take a look at this belt right here. It's actually got Troy Bilt on it. I think that all of this stuff, you know, even the spark plug had, the old spark plug had red paint on it. I'm just amazed at how well crafted these machines are. That, you know, it's been going since 1980 something. And down here is where the serial number is. And it appears to be 20880 or 890. Might be hard for you to see, but it's right there. That is Troy Bilt. That is American built. So when it comes time to do the tines or some of the other things, I will try to post a video. Thank you.